Come and say something. I wanna hear your voice.
All the eyes on me, all the eyes are all on me. All the eyes on me, all the eyes are all on me. All the eyes on me, all the eyes are all on me. All the eyes on me, all the eyes are all on me.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fox back in the house with a chapter review / discussion, and I'm joined by my fellow Joker, Stef Bryant. Tell the homies, tell the subs what's up, bro.
Yo, what is poppin', guys? This is your boy Stef Bryant back here again with another video, but it's not my video, it's Fox's. So I appreciate you letting me on here.
Anytime. I know. Like you, it was like Jay and Ty, and like I think you two for getting on me about doing the last discussion without y'all.
I don't know, bro. I think, man, like I don't remember. Like I haven't done a discussion video with you. You be telling us, and then like everybody else be joining, and then I'm like I'm left out.
Well, I got you now. But yeah, guys, today we're going to be talking about this chapter this week for us non-fast passers, chapter 192, and all that, and just some general thoughts and what went down. Honestly, a lot didn't really go down personally, well, besides like towards the end of the chapter.
This is what I've been saying. I've been telling people this. So right now we're in the middle of a filler arc / a build-up arc, and we've seen Uru-chan write like this before. Like she's had those chapters where like nothing goes on for like the long portion of it, and then at the end, right, you get hit. She hits you with that psych, guys. Something actually did happen this episode.
Yeah.
it's like feeding a drug addict a small hit before they get stuck with the whole thing.
Shout out to Vizzy Pop's music video Addicted. Go check out my reaction to that. Anywho, but no, I mean, yeah, this is definitely a build up arc and all that junk. I know a lot of people like have been wanting like another fight. I'm like, I'm good on fights. I need information. That's what I need for like the next 50 chapters. I just want pure information.
That's actually facts. I don't know about like the next 50 chapters only, but like I'm just saying, I'm definitely tired of just like feeling like the story is, it's like kind of like a lot of fan service fights. She's like, oh my god, guys, everybody wants to see a fight every other week. I'm tired. I kind of want to get into the information about like companies like Next Gen and the guys who stole Seraphina's powers, Ember, shit like that. You know what I mean? I want to see how the story progresses, like knowledge-wise, on top of the fights, because the fights are definitely just a plus.
Yeah, I want more weight behind the fights, because that's what makes a good fight to me. Is like, what's the context behind it? Why are we here? Why can we not talk this out? Why do we have to come to blows? And,
Oh, are you talking about when he was fighting Arlo, or like when he was fighting against the Royals?
Yeah, because like that has been built. Those were built up for like so long. So like when they finally got there, you were all gung ho for it. You're like, yeah, like these, they deserve this shit. Like, let's go.
It was kind of like when she was doing that arc, actually. I remember when she just when we did the fight against Aizen, I was like, bro, was this so random? The shit was just like, it just happened out of nowhere. Like, I understand why it happened, but it was like, damn, I actually didn't expect that to happen so fast. It was funny though.
I mean, it didn't last that long, so I was okay with it. Had it lasted like too long, then I'm like, okay, this is drawing it out. But no. But as far as the chapter is concerned, I mean, John being him, he's being retarded. He's losing more brain cells as he continues because he just likes to curse a whole lot more.
This is the thing I noticed about John though. Like, if you saw throughout the conversation, he was being calm, and he was being like, he just had a smart mouth for most of it until she went to Seraphina. Everything went out the window. He said, bro, what did you just say? He started to flip his shit, bro. It really was crazy.
Yeah, no, it seems like to me he's just looking for anything just to use to like hit. I could tell he was looking for like a good reason just to punch her in the face.
That's facts. That's actually true. I wouldn't be surprised though, because he did toss that ball of paper off her head. That shit had me dying though.
Yeah, I was like this. I was like, you are being like legit extra right now, my friend. Why are you like this right now?
But if we could be honest though, that conversation between those two, it definitely did not need to be that long. Why the hell was it literally more than 3/4 of the chapter? Shit was like 80%, 90% of the chapter, and it literally didn't do anything.
Well, I mean, I felt the same way about Zeke. The whole scene with Zeke, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, why are you here?
That too. That was it was kind of like, damn, I thought this man put him in the hospital. Why is he walking so soon?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure Zeke is gonna do something fool. Actually, you know what? The whole thing with Zeke, I bet money. Give it like another 10 chapters or so. Something's gonna happen, and Zeke is gonna be like, "Yes, this is my chance. I can prove myself to John." And
Bro,
meanwhile, he's like really plotting on John, like he always is.
Bro, I'm gonna bet at least 2 or 3 more chapters, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my, okay." John's gonna be like, "You know, this safe house shit is really annoying. This guy Zeke, he want to do something? I bet."
Yeah,
I'll
I
put
mean,
him on.
he did sell Remy. He's like, that safe house ain't gonna last long. I was like, yo, leave it alone. Leave it alone. It ain't done nothing to you.
Bro, like, if we're being honest though, Remy and John, they could have probably been friends if Remy was not a royal. You know, if she wasn't a royal and he didn't fight her in the past, they definitely probably could have been friends. You know.
Yeah, like it's that what if scenario. Like we might have to do a video on that. Like just like a what if scenario video.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially speaking, what if you know, if John met some of these guys on different terms, they definitely could have been friendly. I feel like in the future, Remy and Blake, whatever, I think they're gonna be on friendly terms later. But still, she's still probably gonna be hostile against Arlo and Eisen, you know. But I think this chapter was definitely drawn out with that conversation. I think she could have added a lot more into this. She definitely could have made the talk scene at the end with Arlo with his aunt definitely a lot longer. Don't you think? She could have added at least an image of what she looked like, you know?
I thought. Oh wait, I'm scrolling through it. I thought we did see an image of her in this chapter.
That's what I was thinking the same thing, but then I scrolled back and I was like, we didn't see a single image.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm pretty sure we'll get more on it on next week's chapter and all that. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to focus on, just like what Arlo is up to, because like everything else is going on is just kind of like what I expected. Like, you know, John tripping, everyone's just trying to you know weave their way through his bullshit and just not get him to beat the hell out of them.
I mean, if you look at the way John is acting, he doesn't give a shit about the other kids. He's like just walking on with his day. He just walking around the school until like, you know, somebody starts to like, you know, mess with him, specifically the royals. It's really the royals that he really gives a shit about, that like they get on his nerves. Everybody else, it doesn't even look like they give a shit until he probably sees somebody who actually really messed with him, like the stone guy, or what's the other people's name?
The stone guy was Gavin. We haven't seen Gavin in a minute. I wonder where he's been.
We've seen him like a while. We've seen him at the during the beginning of the second arc. I mean, like second season. He was like, "Oh my god, guys, Joker went after me," or some stuff like that.
Oh yeah. I want him to have a more pivotal role than just a cameo, pretty much.
I think it was kind of funny though, the way Uru-chan named Arlo's aunt Valerie, and I literally put it in my title of my video. I was like, Vulcan is Valerie, and I was like, is it really this simple?
I'm so tired of that theory. I really hope that theory is completely wrong. I really do.
Bro, they dead ass the same person, bro. I'm jacking it.
I mean, if it happens, I'm like, yeah, the signs were there, but I'm just like, I really just hope it's just not that simple. I would probably feel better if it was like Arlo's aunt is like Vulcan's like sister or cousin or something, some shit like that.
Wait, I mean, we could say, because okay, so since what's her name, Vulcan is from she's probably from either his mom's side, like it depends on who Arlo got the dominant ability from. He probably got his barrier from his dad's side, so Vulcan would be on his mom's side. Say they had a twin sister, you're like, you know, because Arlo doesn't know that Remy fought against her, like specifically like what their powers were, you know.
Yeah.
So he could like, you know, I know who has that ability. Wait a minute, my aunt has that ability.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you know, like I said, next chapter we'll probably see his aunt. Now she like, I don't know, like unless something happens to where like he's hanging out with his aunt, like somebody does something stupid, they gotta use their abilities, and she shows off like, oh yeah, auntie, I forgot you had like the ability to turn your fingers on fire. You feel me?
It's kind of funny though. Like I was talking about it, I was like, you know, it definitely makes sense that she's Vulcan, just because didn't you think it was weird how she was like, yeah, I'm in town now, Vulcan was in the same area, like she's part of the authority. Bro, this is so just like, you know, you might have like low IQ and you need my glasses to tell you that that they're the same person. Usually, I don't just like. Well, they're 90% chance that they are the same person. There's
Yeah,
that
there
10%.
is, but I just hope it's. I'm banking on the other 10%.
It's kind of unfortunate. Nothing really happened this chapter except for that. So there's not much to really talk about except for the fact that John is definitely just hostile as hell against them. Uru's just trying. Uru's honestly just trying her best to make us hate John, even though it's like, you know, you're not doing the best job at making us hate him, because like you're just making him look stupider than making us hate him.
No, I mean, unless he just flat out just like put Seraphina in like the hospital, that'd be probably like the only way I could start to have like sour feelings towards him. But right now, I'm like, yeah, you're being a way unnecessary, but I understand it.
I don't see John fighting Seraphina until after she gets her ability.
I don't know. We'll hopefully if she gets one. But yeah, like you said, there really wasn't much with this chapter. It's just like the main thing for me was just like the end. Arlo talking to his aunt, saying she's in town, they're gonna meet up, and all that. I'm hoping next week's chapter is just focused on that, or if we're not focused on just that, can we get a chapter with part of that, and then we go see what Layla is up to?
Honestly, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to, like, in the following weeks, hopefully Layla's reintroduced and they try to come up with a way for Seraphina to get back her powers. My theory on it is that there's two ways that Seraphina is gonna get back her powers. They're either gonna make an antidote, or she's gonna be put in a situation where she's like so vulnerable mentally and physically that she's gonna be like, I wish I had my powers, all that extra stuff, and then it activates when she's in like a fight or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just
so
like this
life on the line type stuff.
Yeah, it's like such a Dragon Ball Z superhero-esque way of doing things, you know?
Yeah. I hope it's more clever. I hope it has something to do with Claire, cause just from what Claire said to her, like at the end of the conversation, she's like, when you're back at full strength, come talk to me, and all that junk. So I'm like, I definitely feel like Claire is gonna play a role in her power. Either her power is going to come back, or I feel like she's going to get a brand new ability.
I don't think Uru-chan is gonna be like, here you go, new ability. It's worse than your last one. I don't think she's gonna do that. I think it's just so obvious that eventually she is gonna get back her powers. It's just funny when you think about it. Like, over 100 chapters have passed and she lost her shit. It's just weird.
I mean, it's fine to me, but I think the only way she would be allowed to have her power back, because from what I can tell with John's ability and how it works, if Seraphina still had her powers, he would have a tough time with her. Just from a little glimpse of what we've seen she can do with it. Because I mean, she can freeze people in place. It's a bit broken, and that's the whole reason why I feel like her power had to go away in the first place, because her power is broken.
All I can say, shameless plug, I got a video coming out talking about the story routes, and in that video, I break down a fight between those two. So hey, if you want to see that shit, check it out. It's gonna be out soon.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the homie Stef. We both finally hit 1K. He hit it before me, but we both in the 1K club now.
Bro, all I can say, I'm eating, so I need my homies to start eating too.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I said, this chapter, not a lot happened. This chapter was more food for like thought than actually like exposition and like concrete evidence on anything that pertains to like the overarching plot of the story.
It gave me the vibes of right when Remy was talking to John before they actually fought. It was like, this didn't have to be 2 episodes, but I'm gonna make it 2 episodes anyway. But I think that's just the vibes that I was getting from it. It was so much tension in the air.
Yeah, I did feel a whole lot of tension, like with the whole scene between John and Remy. I said, why is the tension so thick?
Yeah, bro. It's like, it doesn't even make any sense. Come on, what's going on?
But yeah, right. But John being a hypocrite right now. But I knew he was gonna go down that road, though. I feel like he kind of has to at this point.
I think at this point, John is just like, I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I'm just trying to find a new goal at this point in time, because he really has nothing holding him down at this point.
He really does. I think right now, the only thing that's driving him is just like pure pettiness.
I don't think he has any drive at this moment. I think right now he just, I'll see what comes in my way and I'll see how it goes from there. Right now, I don't think he has an actual plan. He just waits to see and then he reacts.
Yeah. Yeah, he's more reactive than anything else. It's like, he's fine on his own, but then something happens and he gets like severely provoked and he just flies off the handle.
Yeah, I mean, legit at this point in time is like he lost all of his goals after he took down the hierarchy. Then he was crowned king in chapter, what was it, 190, 189, some shit like that.
Yeah.
He became king on a whim, and then he's like, you know what, screw it. I'm just because if you really look at what John's been doing these past few chapters, he's just walking around the school.
Yeah, just aimlessly just looking for shit to start.
Not even shit to start, just shit to do. He's just looking at people. He ain't even fighting nobody unless they provoke him first. That's the funniest part.
And my whole thing is, I know this has been like a staple since the show's began. I'm like, where are the teachers? Like, why? Just go to class, dog. Just go to class.
Bro, it's just, they said, fuck school, bro. What else can I say? They said, bro, a diploma? My ability level too high for that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, but you know what, guys? I mean, this has been the video. I mean, like I said, not too much happened, but I did just want to talk about it with the homie Stef, and just tell me what you guys think is coming up in the next few chapters. If you read the Fast Pass, talk about it in our Discords, not in the comment sections, please.
Yo, before you end it though, we gotta talk. I just gotta say this. Have y'all realized if you have a low ability level, you pretty much gotta be a scholar. But if you have a high ability level, you're pretty much the athlete in the school.
Pretty much. I mean,
pretty much.
I mean, I don't ever want to live in the world of Unordinary. It doesn't sound like a fun place.
It seems pretty goofy if you ask me, but hey, I guess, are we done?
Yeah, but that's this week's videos, guys. Tell me what you guys think down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you smash the share button. Share it all over the world because it really helps the boy out. Make sure you go subscribe to the homies Stef, tell them where they can find you at.
Yo, you can find me on my channel named Stef Bryant, bro. I'm the first person to pop up. You already know. So other than all that, I hope you guys just subscribe to Fox, because a lot of y'all be watching this video and not subscribing. Do my homie a solid and subscribe.
Smash the like button. It's free. It's completely free.
Facts, bro. You ain't gotta pay for this shit. You only gotta watch the ads.
But all right, guys, we finna bounce. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.